half a dozen sort of elements in the core. But what does that say about anything? To be honest with you, the whole idea, the remit behind Trailblazers was for employers to decide what was meaningful to them in their sectors. And I'm at a loss as to understand why it is that government feels that there has to be a standard maintenance model across multiple groups of employers involved in very different maintenance activities.
I don't think there's necessarily government are saying that we have to do this. I think there was a willingness amongst those that were developing maintenance engineer standards that perhaps if we just at least shared what our maintenance engineer looks like, is there something core just to make sure that we're all developing the right skills at the right level and assessing them correctly. I think it's more to do with bottom up rather than top down, this one. I think sort of Barry said, look, I'd love to know what a maintenance engineer looks like in this sector, so to make sure that when it comes to developing ours, it's a meaningful and it's a recognisable engineer, that the word engineer is not used incorrectly. The fact that person is probably a technician or an operator rather than someone who's skilled as an engineer and able to diagnose. I don't think it's a government drive, but nor are we trying to simplify it such that we can knock up a couple of frameworks and turn it into a single standard. Because the mapping that I've done, actually, the core is probably 4 or 5 areas, and there must be on my table now about 25 different options, which would make 25 different maintenance engineers in whatever level. So things like a lift specialist or a space specialist or a